I've watched over 1,000 horror movies, and here are the ones that genuinely scared me. Okay, so up first we have Ringu, or The Ring. This is a Japanese original. It's what inspired The Ring, so if you loved that movie, I would highly recommend watching this one. Okay, up next we have The Orphanage by Guillermo del Toro. He's actually a master of horror, I have realized. This one scared the absolute crap out of me. Up next we have Hell House LLC. This one is a found footage film. Really underrated and unexpected, actually, how good it was. I really liked this one. Up next we have Wreck, which inspired Quarantine. This is a Spanish original. This one's way scarier than Quarantine, and again, foreign horror is just superior. Okay, finally it's The Blair Witch Project. I don't care what anyone says, this is always going to be the scariest movie I've ever seen. I grew up when people were made to feel like this was a real documentary, and it sticks with you.
Here are 5 horror movies that you need to see if you haven't yet. The Autopsy of Jane Doe follows a father and son who are both coroners. They have to figure out the cause of death to an unknown woman, but they uncover something even more sinister. Gerald's Game is a Stephen King adaptation, and it follows a couple who secretly go to a remote lake house without telling anyone. As they start to get kinky, the wife is handcuffed to the bed and the husband dies of a heart attack, leaving her there to figure out how to survive. Hush follows a deaf woman who is being hunted by a mass killer in this home invasion style movie. Would You Rather is an extreme version of the children's game Would You Rather, really pushing the limits of what people will do to survive. It's not the type of movie that you'll get scared by, but some of the scenes are hard to watch. The Mist is another Stephen King adaptation, and it follows a father and son who are trapped in a supermarket when a thick mist comes along. But this isn't just any mist, there are monsters in it. And you need to see this movie just for the ending alone. It's crazy.
Gone as I planned. When you had to bid adieu, said you'd never love anew. I wondered if I could hold it and fall.
Film-film ini akan membuat kalian mimpi buruk. Yang pertama, Evil Dead. Ini adalah film horor plus gore yang dilarang tayang di beberapa negara termasuk Indonesia karena menyajikan adegan yang sangat brutal. Menceritakan sekelompok remaja yang sedang healing di tengah hutan, salah satu dari mereka menemukan buku dan membaca tulisan yang ada di dalam buku tersebut yang ternyata adalah mantra untuk memanggil iblis. Mereka pun diteror dan dibunuh secara brutal. Yang kedua, A Nightmare on Elm Street. Siapa yang tidak tahu Freddy Krueger, sosok mengerikan yang membunuh secara brutal lewat mimpi. Menceritakan tentang Nancy dan teman-temannya yang diteror melalui mimpi, di mana mimpi tersebut seperti nyata karena meninggalkan luka sayatan bekas cakaran sosok Freddy. Mereka pun berusaha untuk tidak tidur dan berusaha mengungkap misteri tersembunyi dari kota Elm Street. Yang ketiga, Lights Out. Buat yang fobia gelap, skip film ini atau kalian akan mimpi buruk berhari-hari. Menceritakan tentang sebuah keluarga yang diteror oleh sosok yang takut sama cahaya. Ternyata sosok tersebut adalah sahabat sang ibu dan ia tidak ingin orang lain mendekati sahabatnya, termasuk suami dan anak-anaknya. Film ini mengandung sangat banyak jump scare yang bisa bikin kalian spot jantung.
The executioner swung a huge axe, ready to cut off the head of the man before him. Suddenly the rain poured down. A flaming bird of prey descended from the sky. The next moment everyone cheered. The man was hailed as their hero. It turned out that Ney had managed to capture the bird after it had fainted. He managed to capture it, but as he watched the bird shed tears, Ney couldn't bear the thought of letting it go. When the king found out, he was furious. As he was about to execute him, the bird appeared to return the favor. The king was at his wit's end. When the king was at a loss as to how to get rid of him, a minister came to see him. In a faraway land of extreme cold, there lived a a beautiful ice princess. The king could use the name of the princess to marry her. He asked Ninai to go and ask for her hand in marriage. The young nun had to set out on another journey. He climbed over the snowy peaks and came to the palace, but he was stopped by a thick wall of ice. And then, in return, the red flame bird, the feather he gave him, floated in. The wall of ice melted instantly. Nay entered the palace. Inside, there were many identical princesses lying around. When he was at a loss, the feather worked again. The real princess is found. But when the princess woke up, she said she didn't care to be a princess. She got up and went outside, to the edge of the cliff. She took a deep leap. Nate jumped with her. The creator's dress protects her from falling, but it was cut off by the falling donkey. In the nick of time, Donkey sprouted wings. The two of them were caught and returned to the kingdom. The king prepared to marry the princess, but she told the king he could only marry her if he found the ring his grandmother had left behind. By now, Nate had fallen in love with the princess, so he asked Sakura to make a ring for the princess. At night, Donkey was told by the wind gods the ring had been left behind in the sea, but the sea was inhabited by a giant minting whale. A man and a donkey leaped 10,000 miles into the air. Suddenly they were knocked over by an oncoming bird. Nate fell into the sea, but he accidentally finds the whale in chains. The whale kept making a chanting sound. The whale kept making beer noises. Donkey understood what it was saying. It turns out that the whale is trapped at sea because it has eaten a passing fisherman, but didn't know how to spit them out.
Latest 2021
Legend has it
movies
there
you
is a
must
tree in the
watch.
Amazon that possesses unparalleled healing powers. And the arrowhead is the key to unlocking it.
Stop her!
Hello, just wanted you to know, this has been mislabeled. He's shipping out, lads?
Of all the jungle cruises you can take in the Amazon, this one is undoubtedly the cheapest. But also the most thrilling. Heads up, coming through. Look out! Marauders. Natives. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. The backside of water. It's the eighth wonder of the world.
We're headed upriver to Lagrimas de Cristal. We must secure our travel, come on. Hello?
Not a good time.
My brother and I are looking for passage upriver.
Please go away.
I have a lot of money.
If you believe in legends, you should believe in curses, too. You're gonna beg me to turn back.
Well, I look forward to disappointing you.
10,000 to bring you there alive. Dead is 15,000.
Why should I pay more dead?
Dead, I'd have to carry you. Dead's a lot harder, lady. Here we go.
Oh, God, sorry, Frank.
Sorry, strong form.
I cannot swim.
You booked a river cruise and you can't swim? You already know. We